everyone, Shahira here from Action Home Services, and today I would like to talk to you about manuals and company procedures that we have here at Action Home Services that could be also beneficial for your business if you are a business owner in Ontario and you work in any business that is related to construction. So number one and the most important thing that we implemented here at Action Home Services are company policies. Company policies can cover like various type of topics, but they mainly in our company cover health and safety regulations. At Action Home Services, we have different policies that cover most of the situations in the company, and that could include harassment policy, anti-discrimination policy, health and safety policy. And the main purpose of those documents in your company is to protect employees and have a fair work environment. And the example of that could be if person A harasses person B at work. If everyone knows about the company policies, they can refer to it and understand clearly what can be done to protect themselves, and that would also comply with our company regulations. Okay, so here at Action Home Services we have a few policies that we implemented recently and that cover the most important topics that will ensure that your people, your team members, your employees are feeling comfortable and safe while working. The reason business owners would need the company policy is to protect their company against potential lawsuits and also to comply with the regulations in the province where you're operating the business, because for every single business there are certain regulations and expectations, and if you do not comply you'll be fined or you can have some difficulties which no one wants to have. Therefore, it's important to know what are the policies or implementations that you need to do that you're responsible for as a business owner or employer. For the employees, policies provide coverage, they provide safety, and they provide a written step-by-step instructions in case something goes wrong. Because remember, when you work in Canada, you have, especially in Toronto, in Ontario, you have to understand there are a lot of people coming from different backgrounds and cultures, they have different nationalities, and this is what's so beautiful about Canada. But at the same time, people can have different expectations and understanding of the same situation. So when you have a policy in place that outlines all of this information about the things which are appropriate and not appropriate to do at a workplace, about explaining why safety is important or why understanding and respecting your co-workers is crucial for successful business together. For everyone that works at Action Home Services, it's important to know that they're safe, that their opinion is important, that their voice is heard, and that they have the right to refuse, they have the right to report, they have the right to participate in activities that they would like to be a part of. And policies very much help in that sense, that they outline the information that everyone needs to know in the company. And if I was a manager and I had to explain to every new person coming into the company or joining the company, then I could provide the information my own way and people can accept it in their own interpretation. However, if everything is written on the manual and the company policy and everyone can have an access for it 24/7, there is a common understanding of common rules in the company, and that can protect your company and your employees for any type of discrimination or harassment. Yes, so there are several ways of notifying your team members or new people that come working into your company. Number one is email. You can always email them the copy of the manual or of the policy so that they can have an access to it 24/7. The second way is to hold a meeting. You can hold a meeting, a safety meeting, or general company meeting maybe once a week or once a month, depending on your schedule and schedule of your co-workers. So that was the second way. And the third way is to post those policies on the wall somewhere at the office where they can all be seen. Also in Ontario, you're required to post safety posters and information for general understanding of safety rules at your office, and you can just include your policies or your manuals into that wall, so people maybe when they have a coffee break they can have an opportunity to read that office manual as well, office manual or any company policy that you implemented. Well, I think most companies do the company policies just for the check mark, just to show that they have this paperwork. But at our company, I think it's important. Our company is very multinational. We have people with different backgrounds and cultures, and I think it does bring everyone to the common ground and brings everyone to the same page per se. That's why for our company it's extremely important, and I did see a lot of improvement since we implemented the policies, that people actually read it and they have a better understanding of what is expected from them and how to respect other people at a workplace. At Action Home Services, when we were working in understanding that we have more and more people joining the company, we faced the problem of people like managers having to explain the same process all over again every single time that we have a new company member joining. We decided to have a company meeting and discuss how can we simplify the process of hiring new people, and that was the moment that we decided to do a company manuals. Here at Action Home Services we have sales manual, project manager manual, office manual, and landscaping design manual. So those manuals outline the main responsibility of people that work in that department. They also answer the most common questions. For example, if you're looking into our office manual, you can see what are the main software that we use, what is maybe the login credentials, who are the people that are responsible for overseeing that program in particular. So basically it replies to most common questions that people can have if they just recently joined the company. So it does on a regular basis save us a lot of time and money, and also provides a written communication between people so that they can access our manual at any time and see the information that they actually need to know. At Office Manual, the information that you can include is, again, the softwares that you're using to operate the business, what are the step-by-step instructions for the regular processes. For example, if a new team member joins your company and that person will be also responsible for the social media posts like Instagram, they can see how often do you post, what type of content do you post, which hashtags are most commonly used, and what are the actual services that you provide. Because remember, if you're hiring someone at the office, they do not necessarily have experience at your business field. For example, landscaping construction is not so common. So in most cases that a new team member joins our company, they have just a general understanding what the landscaping is, but they do not have enough information to successfully post on social media, for example. And another great addition to all of that information that I have provided is using ChatGPT for creating content, the tags, the hashtags, and everything in a professional manner. I'm personally sometimes struggling to write in English because English is not my first and main language. Therefore, I may experience some grammar issues, and referring to Google or ChatGPT helps me and saves me a lot of time when I create an actual content. So this is something that you can use for your business if you're operating it and you do not have enough experience. It's okay to have some struggles when it comes to managing the office, but as long as you make an effort to actually learn more and make it easier for people that are under your management, you'll be good. So I hope this information helps for general understanding of why office manuals and general manuals are important for the business and that they can save you a lot of time. In the next video, I would like to discuss with you and provide you with more information about company policies and most importantly, which type of information you need to provide if you have 10 or more employees in Ontario. Bye!